Hi there and welcome to my speedrun commentary of the map Treasure Fleet. I recently started playing Battleforge again and I saw that there are basically no real new videos about speedrun techniques. I played Battleforge when the new re-release just started, so I'm kind of out of touch with the tactics, and I thought I wanted to provide video footage of people playing maps, since I couldn't find any myself. This one actually is a run I found footage from another YouTuber named Kazako, whose tactic I basically copied and refined a few little things I tried to refine. I'm not quite sure, since, as I said, I haven't played in a while. There is a time that's about 5 seconds better than mine. I'm not sure if that's still achievable. 1 minute and 5 seconds actually. I'm not sure if this is still achievable, since it was a previous patch. I don't know if cards got changed. My time is better than at least 2 months ago, so I'm not sure if there's, if you know that there's tactics to make it quicker, feel free to comment and tell me. Without further ado, let's get into the replay. It will probably be a pretty quick commentary, since the map is very easy. I think it's a very good speedrun to start out with, because there's not much fail rate. That's basically what I changed from the tactic. The tactic I watched from Kazako, he started with Nature and played Windweavers. For his tier 1, I played Scavengers, basically because I wanted a swift unit, and also I wanted to have mine to clear this camp over here, which in the end didn't matter really. So I think you can still play Nature tier 1, maybe that's even faster. Basically the first thing to do is to get this monument as soon as possible, because the only refinement I made on Kazako's run was casting the Twilight Infection spell to kill this gold wagon as soon as possible. So as soon as I get 100 power, or rather get 250 power on the map, I want to take the monument and instantly cast the spell to kill, is to start spawning the gold wagon to start out the map, because that's the only timer you can kind of influence when the wagon starts. So basically try to kill these units, don't spend any power, so you have 100 power. I have 130, okay, I instantly cast this and start the timer. I kind of fail here because my scavenger dies. With the way these minions spawn, it's kind of hard to click them without clicking the Twilight Infestation. Maybe you could do something with a tech move, but as you can see here, I struggled clicking on these units. Then I'm just going to spam scavengers to take out the infestation. I think it's kind of very important to get at least one of these wells before the wagon passes through, so you can build them up without having to summon a unit to take them and binding more power. So I'm just mining this one to get the power wells, then I'm taking one, and then we are off protecting the wagon. Rocket Tower is also something I copied from Kazako, since this one has a knockback on medium units. It's quite good because the only units that attack are medium units, like small and medium units, so it's like a consistent knockback. You kind of need two. There's one attack wave later on where I will lose a tower, and I think that's kind of there's only one wave that spawns that can overwhelm your tower, so you kind of have to repair them all the time, have an eye on them. Apart from that, I'm just summoning scavengers, placing mines, healing scavengers. I'm fairly certain there is ways to play this better, to lose less units, spend less power, but in the end it won't really make you faster, since if you cannot speed up the wagons, there's not really something you can do. And it's basically, you just need to kill all the units and not lose the wagon. So yeah, it's fine if you are not as efficient on the first run. I'm using suppression, which is kind of important for the will sapper, because I'm not going to kill it. I'm just running through. As you can see, I have no anti-air, so this Twilight creep is just going to survive, which does not matter in the end. One mistake I made is that I did not kill these archers, and there's some units that will de-aggro, like the creep. This one will de-aggro the wagons eventually. These archers won't, so they are shooting at my wagon the whole time. So these one would have, you need to clear them. If you try to copy this tactic, maybe use 2 scavengers to clear them. As you can see, base is well protected, and here's we are coming up to the basically pivotal fight of the run, where we need to take out the space with only our scavengers. I summoned 1 Firestalker, mostly because it's an L counter for the Twilight Devastator. I'm probably, like, you need about 150 power to cast Mine, Roots and Suppression, so I can't summon more minions. I think I lost about 2 scavengers, so it could have been easier if you were to save your scavengers. Right, I'm gonna move in, and here is another part where I failed. I placed the mine. I was kind of scared, because you have to hit the suppression quite early, or else all of your units will die. And then I started out by placing the mines, but what you're supposed to do is, by placing the roots, but what you're supposed to do is place the mine, activate the mine, and then place the roots. So I made a mistake here, which resulted in me having to play this kind of awkwardly. My scavengers are about to die. I have to place a mine right here, or else this wagon would have died, because I did not kill the archers. And then I'm just picking up these wells. Basically, if you make it through here, you have won the map. This is the attack wave I was talking about, Twilight Crawlers, which can kill your towers, because they tank quite a lot of damage. Basically, the most important part is to get 1 tower, build a wall, get 1 tower fast, which is enough to defend for quite a while, and then you eventually build a 2nd tower, and then you are safe. You pick up your tier 3 here. I went fire, nature, fire. There's probably ways to play double nature as well. You can use enlightenment, whatever, Shrine of Memory. I'm using Shrine of War and double fire. The most important thing is having Twilight Creepers, and it doesn't matter what your 3rd orb is. I basically chose double fire because I wanted to use Unity, and I think Fire Force, no, Fire Force, I think Fire Force isn't even 2 fire. I'm not sure. I think it doesn't matter if you go nature, fire, fire, or fire, fire, nature. And basically, as soon as you get these Twilight Creepers, since you double spawn the wagons, so you are still in a very easy portion of the map, and these can kill everything. Here is the defense. Like, you can just build 2 rocket towers, repair the wall, and your base will never be busted. And then you just defend the wagons with Twilight Creepers. Placing mines, using Thunderstorm. I got a Shrine of War up, so basically I have infinite power. And from here you can basically fast forward. Use Suppression on this one as well, use Thunderstorm, clear all of the minions. Keep an eye on behind the wagons, so you can kill these. And then, yeah, just escort the wagon safely, use your healing spells. And that is basically you being done. As I said, I'm not sure if there's a way to make this faster, to kind of push the wagons along faster. But aside from that, I think the fastest, like the only part you can influence how fast the map is by picking up your orb as soon as possible and then using Twilight Infestation as soon as possible. And that is the run. If you have any knowledge you want to share about speedrunning, I'm happy to make more videos on runs. I will also try to figure out some more maps, figure out maybe my own tactics, and try to share them, since I feel like the practice of keeping your tactics secret is, while I guess it's fun to like have your own tactics, it's really not that competitive if you have like a good idea which is not maybe quite out of the box, so people won't figure it out, and then you can keep your records for a long time. But I feel like it's more fun to be competitive, to show people your tactics, and then try to have a competition by playing out who can play out the tactics the best, not who can come up with the best tactics. I guess I'm gonna sign out now. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will have some more replays to show you in the future.